to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out on a walk with you.
Hi lovely human and new lovely humans. I noticed that we have an increase of subscribers on this channel, and I just want to say thank you and welcome, and I'm so happy that you found me. I hope that I can provide you with what it is you're seeking. This video is obviously going to be a very autumnal vlog, which I am thrilled about. I am almost done decorating my room. All that we are missing is a garland, and I didn't see any at the store that I liked, so you and I are going to make one out of ribbons, and we're going to do that right now. You guys, it turned out so cute, and it was so easy to make. Literally just a hot glue gun, some scissors, and ribbon, and you're good to go. This is a really fun and easy fall craft to do, and if you're interested in making your own decorations, you should make a garland. I love it, and I think I'm gonna make one for every season now. This one is about, I don't even know, it's definitely taller than me, but hopefully it will fit on my window. So let's put it up. Me 8 years ago would be feeling so left out right now. I remember being in my last year of college and scrolling through my Instagram, seeing my classmates and roommates with their group of friends going apple picking, to the pumpkin patch, going to haunted houses, and whatever other group activities you would do in the fall. But me now, I love nothing more than staying in and being in my room with all my little things, doing what I want, how I want, when I want. And today we are going to be coloring in my little spooky, cute and comfy coloring book. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I have not touched this coloring book since my last fall vlog, which was last year. But at least I didn't go out and buy a new coloring book. We are going to continue with where we left off, so let's color. I don't know why, but I am deeply dehydrated this morning. Crazy. Also, do you like my Superman sticker? It says, kindness is punk rock, and it is. Anyway, good morning, lovely human. Today we are making our Halloween costumes. Now, this year, my husband and I are going as characters from Over the Garden Wall. It's one of my favorite shows, and I watch it every fall season. It's about these two brothers who get lost in the unknown, and it's kind of like a place that's adrift in time. And as they make their journey back home, they run into various interesting and sometimes spooky characters. If you haven't seen it, I would highly recommend you watch it. I would give anything to watch it for the first time again. It is that good. So my husband's gonna go as Wirt, which I guess is okay. I'm a little bit salty about that because I really wanted to be Wirt, but he already had parts of the costume, so I let him have it. Instead, I am gonna go as Enoch, or a loose version of it. I don't know, you'll see when I make the costume. But basically, I was inspired by these lovely cosplayers that we met at Comic-Con over the summer. Their Over the Garden Wall costumes were amazing. Ours are not gonna look as half as good as theirs. I know, like, it took them months. I'm just trying to get this done in a couple of hours, you know, keeping it simple. It is the next day. I did try recording some more yesterday, but at some point I was just so set on getting this done that I just stopped pressing record. You guys, I was expecting this to take me 2 hours. It took me 5. And at one point I screwed up so bad that I thought I ruined my costume and that I was gonna have to start over, but thankfully I was able to save it, and oh my God, it turned out so good. I present to you Enoch. Look at him. Oh my God, he looks amazing. It turned out so much better than I was expecting. He is so cool. I'm so happy with it. Hold on. Do I need to turn on the light? I am so happy. I'm so proud of myself. I am capable of making things with my hands. You guys, I had no idea, but listen, I upgraded my iPhone SE to the iPhone 16, and I had no idea that they have this new audio feature called Spatial, and I've been using it this whole time without knowing, and I just started editing the vlog and realized that my voice sounded kind of different, and I'm not sure if I like it, so I switched it back to mono. You tell me which you prefer, Spatial or the original mono setting, but yeah, so that's new for me. Anyway, I wanted to talk more about our costumes. Obviously, we have Wirt's hat for my husband, and for his outfit, it's going to be his Renaissance outfit, which just so happens to be a blue cape and a natural colored tunic, so it's gonna go perfectly for Wirt. And for my costume, I'm so excited about this. I found it at the thrift store. Well, it's a thrift slash vintage store called Flashbacks. The top, wait till you see it. It looks just like a pumpkin. Look at those puff sleeves. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to wear this. And for the bottoms, I got this handmade skirt, and it's like the perfect shade of green for Enoch. So I'm really excited for our costumes this year, and I definitely can't wait to parade around Enoch, and I feel like he deserves to be out more than for one night, so I'll have to find reasons to bring him out into the community. So those are our costumes. I'm really excited for Halloween this year. I have a lot of work to do. I need to edit for some clients. I also need to edit this vlog, so I will maybe see you later tonight. such a cute fall theme. Woohoo! Nice. My husband's coming home with Chinese food tonight, so I am excited. I really want to show you my Halloween stickers. They are so cute. Well, this is over the garden wall stickers, which I love. This one I got at Comic-Con, and these ones from a seller on Etsy. Here is my Halloween sticker page. This one I got at Comic-Con, which is so cute. It's a little ghost riding a broomstick. We have the little calico babies, this little cat wizard sticker that I also got from Comic-Con, and of course all of my Gravity Falls stickers. Come on! Oh, here's one. These cute little Halloween mini stickers, aren't they precious? I want to share with you some of the cutest little treasures that I get in the mail every month. So I recently subscribed to this small artist on Patreon. I am in the $15 tier membership, and she makes the cutest art. And you may recognize her art from Instagram or social media, but basically I get these adorable letters from a bear named Boris. This is the one that I got from last month. It says, "Dear friend, it is so hot. Please help me. I want lemonade rain. Thanks, love, Boris." And it also came with an art print. It looks like Boris is celebrating his birthday with his friends. And I also got a trading card that is called Boris's Wish. HP 50, and it says, "Make a wish and flip a coin. If heads, draw 3 cards. If tails, your dreams will come true. Weakness, fleas." And that month, the 2 stickers that I got were this My Melody sticker. I think that's My Melody. I'm not very familiar with Sanrio characters. And this pudding, oh my god, I don't know, but it's also from Sanrio. For this month, this was the letter that I got from Boris. We got a Halloween-inspired art print for this month, and the sticker that also came with it was this cute Snoopy sleeping in a bed, and the little extra that I got was a book that is called Boris's Halloween Fright. The art inside is so adorable, and I definitely think it is worth being a $15 tier member. You just get the cutest little treasures inside your mailbox, and I just look forward to getting these every month. They just make my day so much brighter. I am feeling bookish today, so if you will indulge me, I want to share with you some books that I would recommend for fall, plus what I'm currently reading and what I want to read this season. Let's start with something witchy. This first book is one that I'm currently reading, and that is A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping. Now, I mainly got this because one of my favorite authors gave her stamp of approval for this book, and I thought if she liked it, then maybe I would too. I love it so far. This is a cozy romance fantasy with a tiny little bit of spice, just a smudge. I haven't gotten to that part yet, but I have read reviews saying that there is a scene. Now, personally, I prefer no spice in a book that is labeled as cozy fantasy. I just don't think those two things go together, but that's just my opinion. And honestly, it's no big deal. It's just one scene. I'll live. It'll be fine. So far, I'm really enjoying the characters. They're so charming and quirky and lovable. I love the inn. It's very magical and whimsical. I love the relationship between Sarah and Luke, and I, of course, adore the zombie chicken. I would die for that chicken. These next two witchy books just so happen to be written by the same author, which I didn't realize when I bought them. But the first one that I have that I would like to read this fall is The Late Night Witches. Now, this book, from the reviews I've read, is kind of like a Buffy the Vampire meets practical magic type of book. It's a charming and funny story about family, love lost and found, figuring out who they are, and how difficult it is to slay a vampire. Let me read you the blurb. Cassie Beckett's life is anything but magical. With a wild younger sister, 3 unruly kids, and an absent husband, she's really not looking forward to the witching month of October. At least the gorgeous, foggy Prince Edward Island is always quiet. That is, until the vampires arrive. As the creatures sink their teeth into Cassie's tenuous grip on normalcy, she is forced to come face to face with long-disregarded family secrets. The legacy gifts her with power, but also a lofty responsibility. Rid the island of vampires or let them win. Both options suck in more ways than one. Armed with her family, newfound friends, and a baby in a spectacularly, I can never say that word, spectacularly garlicky onesie, Cassie must learn what it is to be a witch and how to fight for what she loves before time runs out. Because on Halloween night, the stakes will be higher than ever before, and it's up to Cassie to finish what the witches that came generations before her started. This book sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun to read, so I'm really looking forward to it. Our third witchy book is In the Company of Witches. Now, this book has actually been on my fall wish list for 2 years now, and I finally decided to get it, and I'm really excited to read it. It's a cozy mystery book about a young witch who runs a B&B with her 2 aunts, but then one of their guests dies in their bed and breakfast, and it's up to her to use some good old-fashioned investigating to clear her aunt's name, who has been accused of the murder of this guest. For 400 years, the Warren witches have used their magic to quietly help the citizens of the sleepy New England town of Evanfall thrive. There's never been a problem they couldn't handle. Then Constance Graves dies while staying at the witch's bed and breakfast. At first it seems like an accident, but it soon becomes clear that there's something more sinister at work, and Aunt Nora is shaping up to be the prime suspect. There's nothing Bryn Warren wants more than to prove Nora's innocence, and it hurts knowing that even 2 years ago, it might have been easier. Bryn, after all, is a witch of the dead, a witch who can commune with ghosts. But she hasn't used her powers since her husband died, and isn't even sure she still can. Bryn will just have to hope that her aunt's magic and her own investigative skills will lead her to answers, and maybe back to the gift she was ready to give up forever. This sounds like the perfect cozy read for fall, and I'm so looking forward to reading it. Also, the cover is gorgeous. Are you ready for some Black Girl magic? I love this book. It has become one of my favorites. If you like the movie Sinners, you're going to like Ring Shout. This is a horror, fantasy, historical fiction novella about Maurice and her group of friends, all young Black women, who fight and kill demons, specifically Ku Kluxes. These are demons that inhabit the bodies of human clans members by drinking their darkest thoughts, and their goal is to cause fear and violence on Earth, but not if Maurice and her mystical sword and her friends can help it. I really enjoyed this book. It's a quick read, there's a lot of action, but it also made me cry 3 different times. I learned a lot about the ritual practice of ring shouts and Gola culture. This is a really well-researched book, you guys. It really reflects the reality of our society, and it questions those that are in charge. Honestly, this is a great book. I love the ending. It almost made me forgive the author for killing my favorite character. Almost. You know, a lot of my favorite stories actually involve talking animals, like The Wind in the Willow, the Beatrix Potter stories, and of course, Winnie the Pooh. So I knew that I was really going to enjoy this next one, and that is Three Bags Full. It's one of the books that I'm currently reading, and I absolutely love it. This is a detective story about a flock of sheep in Ireland who are trying to solve the mysterious murder of their shepherd. And oh my goodness, you guys, these sheep, bless their souls, are so hilarious. And the only reason they know what murder is and how to solve mysteries is because George, their shepherd, would read them murder mysteries every night, which I just think is so adorable. Also, apparently they're turning this into a film next year with Hugh Jackman playing the shepherd, so hopefully it's good, but I would highly recommend you read the book too. Let's talk about some cozy graphic novels that I think you should read this fall, starting with Garlic and the Vampire. This is a heartwarming and comforting story about an anxious little garlic who is perfectly content living her nice, safe life on the farm with the kind witch Agnes and her friend Carrot. But then one day, she and the other vegetable folks notice that someone has moved into the abandoned castle nearby, and that someone so happens to be a vampire. And much to her dismay, they all elect Garlic to go confront this vampire to find out if he's friend or foe. So she reluctantly agrees to go on this journey, and on her journey she realizes that she's a lot braver than she thinks, and not all strangers are scary. The artwork is absolutely gorgeous, very autumnal, so this makes for a perfect cozy read for fall. Our next graphic novel is actually the sequel, Garlic and the Witch. Now, I'm going to be honest, I prefer the first book a lot more. I don't know, this one just felt really rushed. Plus, Witch Agnes's character in this book just feels so different from the first book. But other than that, it's still a really lovely story, and I love Count, the vampire from the first book. His character is great. Now, in this story, Garlic is going through a major change. She is turning human. And so she embarks on a journey to find answers and embrace the unknown while also looking for a very specific ingredient that Witch Agnes needs to make Count a vegetarian blood substitute. The story explores themes of self-acceptance and growing up and embracing change, and the artwork is just as lovely as it is in the first, very autumnal, very cozy. Next, we have the Hilda graphic novel series. Now, I really love the show. It is the perfect show to watch for every season. It's an animated fantasy adventure series following Hilda and her encounters with creatures that are inspired by Scandinavian folklore. And I actually had no idea that this was originally a children's graphic novel series, so as soon as I found out, I got the first 3 volumes. I am so excited to finally read the original graphic novel series. It's already giving major cozy vibes, but the only thing that pisses me off are unremovable stickers. Like, what is this? Why is this here and why can't I remove it? I don't need the Netflix logo on the beautiful cover of my Hilda book. Another show that I really love is Gravity Falls, and I wish it didn't have to end after 2 seasons, but luckily Alex Hirsch, the creator of the show, blessed us with his graphic novel, The Lost Legends. This includes 4 all-new strange stories about the sleepy town of Gravity Falls. And this is actually my husband's copy, but I've read it several times and I absolutely love it. And even though all of the stories take place in the summer, it still makes for a really good fall read because the stories are just so strange and spooky. The only thing fall about these last 3 books that I have is that I just simply want to read them this season, and they are my Superman comic books. I don't know if you noticed, but the new Superman movie made a huge impression on me. I love that film. It made me cry. It made me want to be a better human. And over the summer, I read All-Star Superman, which I really enjoyed. So after that, I just decided to get some more comic books. First, we have Superman the World. This features various artists from 15 different countries that all highlight what makes Superman the greatest superhero of all. The next one is not Superman, it is actually Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. I am so excited to read this one because I know that James Gunn is going to be making a Supergirl movie based on this comic, so I'm really excited. And lastly, we have Superman Smashes the Klan. This is actually based off a real radio series that aired in the 1940s called Clan of the Fiery Cross. And in this story, we follow the Lee family who have just moved from Chinatown to Metropolis. And after the family's house is attacked, the kids, Roberta and Tommy, help Superman smash the Klan after he is exposed to a mysterious green rock that leaves him weak. Well, thanks for letting me yap about books to you. I love reading, I love books, and honestly, this could have been its own separate video, but every time I make a book-related video on this channel, it just never does well. Anyway, I think this is where I'm going to end the vlog today. It has been such a cozy and fun start to the season, and I can't wait to enjoy the rest of it. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I appreciate it. And as always, I appreciate you. Happy fall.